Are we starting this somewhere or are we not?
Yeah, let's do that. Why not? Yeah.
To do it, turned over a new leaf, then tore right through it. Father, you taught me, I didn't believe it. Father, you fought me, 'cause I didn't care, and I still don't understand. So I look back upon my life, forever with a sense of shame. I've always been the one to blame. For everything I long to do, no matter when or where or who, has one thing in common too. It's a sin. It's a sin. Everything I've ever done, everything I'll ever do, every place I've ever been, everywhere I'm going to, it's a sin.
Hello. Okay, so our concept was originally crime, focusing on crime. And when you think of crime, you think of big things like robbery, murder, rape, all the big crimes. But we've decided to contribute everyone's ideas, concepts that we could have done, and make it into a whole new storyline a whole new story. I'm going to re-explain it for many people who wasn't here for the first time I was explaining it. But right now, I'll let Sam talk about what they've got right here.
So basically, we were in the cage one day, and then Hannah had the idea to add the element of time travel into it. And with the thought of that incorporating another groups like the Dead, like James following group, Dead Artists, and all that kind of group into it, saying that we can go through time, look at artists who have broken the law and therefore died from that, or just artists who have broken the law in that time period. So you look back to like sometimes in the 90s where we've got examples like people like Sid Vicious, and then examples of people like perhaps Freddie Mercury, you'd say, and things like that. So it's just really going through time, looking at the amount of people who have broken laws in that certain time period, really. So, yeah.
Okay, cool. So they've basically made this presentation. I let them make the presentation for how they would depict crime through time. I think Sam came up with the name Crime Through Time. And where that would be is, so incorporating the dead rock star idea, you know, if we're going through time travel, time through time, we wouldn't go particularly, the way I have it as a storyline, it wouldn't be from the beginning to the end. It's not going to be like that. I think it's a bit too outplayed, and I think it's overused a lot. So we'll jump into the concept idea, and then I'll go back into more of the research and explaining it. So concept idea that we have is that starting the show, it would be someone anonymous, we won't know who it is, comes on stage and strums maybe a quick little guitar solo. And this guitar that they're holding, now we don't know whether this is a student, we don't know if it's whether it's a dead rock star, it can be anything particularly, but this person strums a dead solo on, not a dead solo, sorry, a guitar solo on stage, and this guitar has the power to move time forward and backwards. So if we're able to move time forward and backwards, this means that future songs that sound more futuristic, even the where's Marcy's idea? Marcy's idea with like cyberpunk or cybery type of music can still be involved, and music from the past. The reason why it's important for music to go from time forward and backwards is because, including androgyny, I wanted to include the idea that how the LGBTQ community wasn't accepted in a time back then, and how also you can be able to make it about freedom in the future as well. So there can be two parts to play about this type of androgyny idea, where you can still play songs or sing songs about how you're not accepted and how we wasn't accepted and how angry or infuriated or just upset you were about not being accepted. And also you can make songs about how happy you are to be free because you're in a time forward in the present or even in the future where it's literally LGBTQ plus over most things. Do you understand what I'm saying? So also including that, dead rock stars. So to include dead rock stars, it was kind of hard, but what it would be either going back in time to when these rock stars were alive, it can be that, or it can be in a future where they are dead. These rock stars could be the people who are, like, again, dressing up as the rock stars, so performing as them or as the rock bands or as how they would perform, or even making songs to do with the crime that you may have. Like, you might have to do a bit of research on your own rock stars that you are performing as, but you can do a bit of research on what crimes they committed and what maybe they would sing about those crimes, or even understanding how they were as a rock band or how they thought, kind of like the type of thought process. If Jake could please go onto my website, it's on the tab up there, like the tab, that one.
It's one of the tabs. One of the Safari tabs.
I've got it. What are these?
One of them.
Why don't you try the other side?
Yes. Okay, perfect. So obviously some people weren't here when I was originally explaining my idea, so I'm just going to re-explain it for people who may not think of like what comes to mind in crime. I don't think all songs should be about crime anymore, but I think it should still incorporate the idea of crime or jail or something like that. So the idea for this concept was crime, and you think about strong crimes such as paedophilia, rape, arson, prostitution, all of that type of stuff. But there are crimes that you can be considered as a crime. So songs that are so painfully, so these are songs that are directly mentioning crime. I don't know if you can see them, but it's Smooth Criminal by Michael Jackson, Back to Black by Amy Winehouse, which is drug use, Bohemian Rhapsody, which is just Mama, I Just Killed a Man, Bang Bang by Cher, Russian Roulette by Rihanna, Man Eater by Nelly Furtado, No Time to Die by Billie Eilish, Bloodstream by Ed Sheeran, and what's it called, Favorite Crime by Olivia Rodrigo. There's loads more, but these are just examples, just to give you guys an idea of things you may have not thought of when you thought of crime. Then going down is songs that you could insinuate as a crime, or things as painful or problematic that it could be a crime. So Only Love That Can Hurt Like This by Piola Faith, Baby It's Cold Outside, which has a bit of a sinister idea to it, Bad Romance by Lady Gaga, Bleeding Love by Leona Lewis. These are songs that have such a strong meaning of heartbreak that it could be considered a crime, it should be illegal to be so hurt and so in pain about this. And then songs that can be performed or changed to sound more sinister, Creep by Radiohead, Every Breath You Take by The Police, Somebody That I Used to Know, Set Fire to the Rain by Adele, and My Mind by Yebba. These are also, again, songs, any song can really be turned into a song about crime, whether you change the lyrics or whether you change the way you perform it or the whole sound of the song, it can all sound like crime. So we've included that idea. Then also going back into the concept of the storyline that we're trying to follow, the plot would be this guitar. Whose guitar is it? Who's this person playing the guitar, and why? And we need to get this guitar to set it back to the present day, and how we can get it back to the present moment. That would be the plot of the guitar. And as the guitar is continuously, I think the guitar should play a solo every time a band is moving forward, crossing paths, transitioning. And if that's the case, then people are thinking who stole the guitar. So it could be bands blaming each other's bands on who stole the guitar. You guys stole the guitar. No, you guys stole the guitar. I bet it's you. And I think with the androgyny thing as well, there's a lot of accusations more towards when the guitar goes to the past. There'll be a lot more accusations towards the androgynous group, or a group more showing androgyny. I think there should be a group that shows more androgyny, and if that's the case, then they maybe get locked up and they're just upset, and that's how they start off the song with a very sad song about how the LGBTQ community is not accepted, and it's not right, and it's not fair, and etc. etc. And then also the guitar solo plays, and then they go back into a forward time where it's all happy and it's not their fault, and it happens things such and such. Okay. Yeah, and I think that's what we've got mainly. Yeah, play the video. Thank you.
The line you did.
Go Tom, guitar guy.
I didn't actually mean it.
This song was originally a love song, I guess, but we changed it to make it more criminal and like eventually he ended up killing the girl that he actually liked, which is why in the end it was "You rest in peace" instead of "You'll be in peace." But yeah, we just changed it up and made it a song about.
Yeah, it's working. We did it to Sim because the Pet Shop Boys, when they sang it, it was about the fact that it was illegal to be gay. They were gay. So they were like, what is happening?
Top tier explanation.
So, yeah, it was illegal to be gay, and they were gay. So it was, and they were raised in a Catholic environment. I've explained this song before.
Yeah.
They were raised in a Catholic environment, and it was like really bad. Like if you weren't Christian or Catholic, it was bad, but it was really, really, really bad. So like they kill people over that. So yeah, it was like in the lyrics, it's like, "Father, forgive me, I tried not to do it." Like he's apologising to God because it was like literally a sin against humanity to be gay. But it's all right now. But yeah.
Another big round of applause. That was really